Wow, this is my first time ever being on Kill Tony Live. I'm really excited. I'm a super big fan of the show. I watch it every single day of my life. And the only problem I have with the show is it gives me massive secondhand embarrassment. Some of these comics are really bad, and it just makes me go, ugh, really bad. Especially when you reach into the bucket and you pull out a woman's name. I'm like, oh no, I'm skipping this hoe. You're getting skipped. Man, the thing is, she could be funny. No, she's not gonna be funny. Stand-up comedy's a man's game, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I'm sorry. Nah. What was I gonna say? There was one last part to the joke.
All right, I'm gonna cut you off there.
What is up, Austin? All right, so I am biracial. My father is 100% Assyrian, and my mother is 100% Karen. Growing up biracial is definitely weird, because I never know which side to identify with. It's like people take one look at my skin and they're like, you're too white to be Middle Eastern. And then other people take one look at my pussy and they're just like, you're way too hairy to be white. Yeah, it makes getting waxed real awkward, because they rip off part of the white side like, and I'm just like, oh my God, that hurt really bad. I need to speak to the manager immediately. And then they rip off part of the Middle Eastern side like, and I'm just like,
So I was dating a fellow comedian, and he's at... And he's actually here tonight, but we just broke up, unfortunately. And I got to thinking, I think a big reason why he broke up with me is because I'm actually autistic as fuck. Which is a little messed up because I thought we were supposed to pity those that are genetically less inferior. I think most of y'all feel that way about the black community. Look, these aren't my views. I stand with y'all, okay? Trust me, because we have two things in common. One, I've been shot, and two, the white man refuses to advocate for me. I'll whip him out. Don't test me. But, it's funny because the white man won't advocate for me because one, I cry when people look at me for too long, and two, I'm obsessed with trains. In the form of porn.
Make some noise one more time for Matt Alvarez getting a standing ovation.
Everybody keeps asking me if I'm some sort of sad clown. It's my fucking day off. I'm wearing my comfortable clothes. I've been doing this job goddamn 30 years. Kids nowadays, all they want to see is goddamn TikTok dances. I'm not doing the goddamn Dougie. 30 years. I went to clown college. And then I'm working with kids all day. I go home. I got clown kids running around my house. And one of them's not even half clown. I married a regular woman. Full human kid.
You guys having fun out there still? Here he is, Joe Krizik, everybody.
Yo, what up, dogs? My name is Joe. JK, Joe Crazy. Come on, baby. I want to get straight to the point and talk about the Chris Rock / Will Smith pounding. No, I'm not talking about you and me, baby. Later tonight, that's for tomorrow. I'm talking about the way Jim Carrey's reaction had on him, and the way the world's reaction on Jim Carrey after he raped Jennifer, or I like to say, blissfully smothered upon her luscious lips upon thy silver zone. Oh, the backlash and the world and the universe and to infinity and beyond type of energy made my poor Jim Carrey retire. Poor Jim Carrey. But with every negative, there is a positive. Ah!
Wow. You're good. You're good. Wait, one more time. Ladies and gentlemen. I can't even I can't. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, this is part of the thing. Oh, my God. Of course it is. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Torch the Puppet, everybody.
Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of y'all there. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Okay, so as he said, yeah, my name is Torch the Puppet. I wish there was a place for, my cuck to hide behind, but, he's going to have to sit here. So, I see a lot of surprised faces here. Just so you know, yeah, a lot of you guys, Tickle Me Elmo that you used to fuck in your childhood is back to with a vengeance. I'm starting a whole new Me Too movement. It's gonna be a brand new Me Too movement. I'm about to shut this whole motherfucker down. So, yeah, that guy over there, he really liked that. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi, she's got a husband that, had. I need y'all to quiet down over there. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi, I'm sure y'all see in the news. Oh, God damn it!
Oh, my God.
How's it going, Austin? So this is my first time to Texas. Texas is it's a dope state. I love it. I love it here. Except for you guys' abortion laws. It's a little wild. But I think we have you beat up in Idaho. Like, it's illegal to even say the word abortion up there. Yeah. Like, the university I went to, they don't even hand out condoms anymore. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you expect? Like, just a bunch of, horny college kids that have to pull out? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I think my dad meant to pull out. Well, it just doesn't add up. Like, I was born 14 years after my parents got married, and I was born into a family of Catholics. Like, they start having babies after communion. Yeah. And also, I was also born 10 weeks early. It's like my mom's water broke when she was out running. Like, Jesus Christ, Mom, were you trying to have a stillborn? That's my time.
All right.
What's up, guys? I'm from Montana. I just, before I got here, I bought a truck. And in Montana, we actually use it, unlike you fags who are buying them, but whatever. Oh, fuck you guys. Haven't got my license plate yet. The dealer said wait 20 to 30 days before getting the license plate. I'm thinking about getting some custom ones. Any of you guys got custom ones? Yeah, only one person, broke-ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some custom ones. I'm thinking about getting RSEXOFF. Registered sex offender on the plates. I was thinking about getting da rapist, but it was way too many letters, bro. Fuck you guys, that shit was funny. Da rapist on a license plate isn't funny for you guys? I broke up with my girlfriend recently. She said, Kanan, I gave you everything. I said, I'm well aware, bitch. I'm on 4 different antibiotics right now, dude. These are weak, bro.
What? What'd you say there at the end?
I was saying I'm on 4 different antibiotics.
No. The last thing that you
Something
said.
weak?
Hold on. The last thing that you said. These things are weak. Was
No, my jokes were weak.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, I was just making sure that that's what you said.
I, like most mostly straight men, am afraid of my eventual prostate exam. And then I found out that the female G-spot is sometimes called the female prostate. And I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna like it? I couldn't wait, but I didn't have the balls to go to a sex shop and buy a dildo. But I did have a plunger, and one end's already covered in shit, so why not let's continue with this experiment? You know, so I try to shove it up my butt. So, you know, but I find out, like most sex activities, you really do need lube. So, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get a big visual of it, and I just hope it feels better than it looks. And I proceed to rub one out, and I have the most mind-shattering orgasm of my life. The type that really makes you go, maybe I'm gay. Thank you so much. I'm John Henry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hi, I'm an electrician, and I work around a bunch of guys. And I'm sitting there at work one day, and I'm sitting on the other side of the cubicle, and there's like 6 of them, and they were talking about women. And the one guy, his name's Dan, and he goes, oh, I have a hard time talking to beautiful women because they get nervous and all that. You know, I just can't talk to them. And I stand up and I go, what the fuck you saying? I'm ugly, motherfucker? And he was like, oh, no. You're good. And then one day I'm on the way. We're getting the golf cart and we're heading to the chow hall to get some breakfast. And my buddy Kyle, he says, I said, well, we start talking about sex. And he says, well, I said, Kyle, honestly, I haven't had sex in like a year and a half. And he goes, you know what? I got me some dick last night. I go, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I look at him like, what the fuck? Get back to the office. I go in there and I gotta tell him, Kyle got him some dick last night, y'all. They were like, oh my God. So, and then another day, Dan, he's sitting in the office and he says, he's talking about jacking off in the tub. He says, you cannot jack off in the tub because he says, it'll get all in your chest hairs, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Anybody else just absolutely love guns? Somebody, thank you. Well, cowards, I don't only love guns, I love gun violence. And where I'm gonna go with this might be a little bit uncomfortable, but I just wanna say, it's the violence that keeps meat on the table. It's the violence that protects my family. But it's the violence that keeps fucking up my niece's carpool rotation. And that's not funny. But there is a silver lining. For example, I don't have a niece anymore. What I do have is a solution. We can fix this. We can fix this. Think about it. Why has there never been any shootings in a deaf school? Well, actually, there has. You just never hear about it. Thank you.
Holy shit. Keenan McKenna. Oh my god. Literally being booed from the audience.
What's up, guys? I'm really into licking buttholes, but I don't like how people talk about it like it's the newest flavor of Mountain Dew. You Gatorade Doritos trash. Call your mother. You don't get a prize for fucking weird. But yeah, I'm really happy to be here. A lot of people ask me, they're like, dude, are you going to be at Kill Tony tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'm there pretty regularly. You could say I'm there at Kill Tony in a manner that constitutes a constant and regular pattern. I'm regular, so that's why that's funny. I went clubbing recently, and I met a bunch of beautiful ladies that have boyfriends, which is great. I don't understand these people who go clubbing with their significant other. They're like, hey, you want to go watch people who are trying to fuck each other and then not fuck them?
Uh-oh. What should I talk about, Tony? Webster's dictionary defines chink as a narrow slit narrow slit or crack from which light may penetrate. So there's a chink in your armor, or you have chinky eyes. You want to tag that? No? All right.
Is it your anniversary?
No, go ahead.
Oh my God, there's still 6 seconds left. You're just done? What did you do? What do you think you signed up for?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Who told you to do this?
He signs up for every lottery.
Yeah. What are you doing here, Daniel Dwan? What are you doing here? It's a simple question. What are you doing here?
I really came here not even expecting to get on the stage. I seen a bunch of white people outside and was like, it looks like I could just sell them some weed. So, I ended up on this stage. I got 3 daughters. Women, that's what they teach me about the most. Same. Hey, you've never been in a car with 4 women hungry at the same time. Straight bitches, man. God. And I'm big no boys. It was no boys too. Till my daughter came home one day and she said, "Daddy, I think I like girls." Oh man, my heart dropped. But, that's all I got.
I was looking a lot into the UFOs recently. There's been a lot of news about that. And it just has me thinking about all the guys who lied about being abducted and probed just to explain the blown out asshole the next morning. Like you just have to, you have to imagine he's going to his wife and he's like, "No, I can explain." Like there's just like these gray men. There's these gray men. They came, they got me, and she's like, "So what happened to the sheep last night?" And he's like, "Oh fuck." You know, I recently became homeless, been living out of my car, and it's not because of alcoholism. Thank you very much. I could stop at any time. Do you believe me? And I wish there was a better way to be in denial of being an alcoholic too. Like I really wish that I could have the confidence of a '90s drug PSA kid, just to deny it. Like driving with a friend at night, and he's like, "Hey man, I think you have a drinking problem," and I'm just all like, "No, dude, I choose to booze." Just drive into some traffic. I think it'd be the best reality, honestly.
All right.
It is interesting being gay and Asian to come out of COVID just to dive right into monkeypox. Now, I didn't listen to the COVID lockdowns in the first issue. So, as a consequence of my actions, I, a part Chinese guy, caught the Wu flu from a white boy. Easily the worst Uno reverse card play in history. Yeah, but that wasn't the dumbest thing I've seen during the Rona. So, during our monthly gay sex orgies, because we gays aren't stopping the spread anytime soon, there was 2 light-skinned Latinos, I have no idea why that's an important detail I'd like to add, who rolled up with blue surgical face masks and participated in the man-on-man action. But the dumbest thing I've seen beyond that is when the monkeypox first came out and all these other alphabet people, they were chanting or protesting about, "It's the new AIDS crisis, the government's killing us." Look, sis, we should ask why, where's the vaccines? Ask ourselves, where's accountability? That's on you, Dickachu.
Yeah, the other day I was making love to my wife. True story, yeah. She asked me to stop, and I didn't. Now, don't go get all judgy on me, okay? Before you get judgy, just know that she gets really upset when I break character, okay? And she said to me, you know what? A lot of things after that. She said, "You know what? You better get off me. And I have some cousins that are narcos, and they're gonna cut your dick off and shove it in your ass. And of course, I'm getting really, really hard. And then she says, you know what? I forgot the safety word, and that made me even more hard. And then after we were over, no shit, she really did forget the safety word. And I kind of felt bad. And then she said she was leaving me, so I said, you know, I'm gonna shave my hair so I can look like my favorite podcaster. And I got out of the bathroom, I said, hey, honey, what do you think? And she said, well, you don't look like Joe Rogan. You sure as fuck don't look like the rock player. I said, well, who then?
Woo! Holy fuck. All right. How about all those scary people outside, huh? You know, they sure are bad vibes. It's like Halloween's over, guys. You can chill out now. Ah, shit. I thought that was going to get a standing ovation. All right. How about this one? I'm from the great country of Ohio, if you can't already tell. It's great to be here on the big TV screen. I know what you guys are thinking right now. Man, this guy's really tall. Thank you. Oh, shit, I thought that was going to get a standing ovation. Fuck. All right, my next joke, here it is. Call my dick Dwayne the Rock Hard Johnson. Are you guys just not in the mood for standing ovations tonight? What's going on here? Oh, shit. There we go.
Well, I'm sober now. And I'm starting to notice that being sober is kind of an unacceptable way of life. You know? Especially in the comedy industry, an industry where comedians get applauded for being fucked up. You know, or it's, I'm on mushrooms. Oh, yeah! Well, imagine if we allowed that for other industries. You know, where it's like, hi, I'm Dr. Thomas. I'm going to be doing your surgery today. And I'm on mushrooms! What? No! Oh, man, isn't the human body a fucking trip, man? Nurse, come here, look. That's his kidney. Aren't kidneys weird? They're neither a kid nor a knee. That's fucking weird, man. So I'm in the program now. And when I say I'm in the program, that's the computer simulation we're all a part of. I mean, come on. I've done enough drugs to know we're not real. All right. Thank you.
I have this fascination with beautifully tattooed women. And good ink on a woman, it's can be a great conversation starter. But I'll admit that sometimes a conversation gets a little bit awkward when I finally get around to asking her if I can lick her tattoos. I love licking women. I don't have any tattoos myself, but if I did, I'd get some cool Chinese writing. Of course, I'd have to be in a Chinese prison, and I'd get a tramp stamp that says, exit only! And if I never do make it to China, I have thought about getting my man boobs tattooed. Get the classic almond tattooed over this nipple, 2% tattooed over this nipple, and the goat tattooed over this nipple. Who wants some goat milk, bitches?
Holy shit.
I apologize up front. I'm not a very interesting guy, but I just started an online master's in business, but that's basically me paying $30,000 a year to basically cheat on tests and talk to my friends like I know about finance, but not true at all by any means. But my other hobbies, I really like playing basketball. I get it. I'm short, I'm white. It's not very good for me in general. But my one buddy says, like, bro, like, what are you pulling up in shoes in? I said, bro, I wear a shoe that I think really recognizes me as a person. They're called Betas. It's an off-Chinese shoe brand, and my boy says, no, bro, can't wear Betas no more to the court. I got something better for you. So what you got? He goes, dude, this guy got canceled by Nike. He's great. Kyrie Irving's. I said, really, Kyrie Irving's? My boy was a genius. You know what it is? We were canceled people's shoes to the court.
All right, Weston Bennett, that is as long as you can bomb for.
Hello. I'll just leave this here. Well, I have a really old dog. He's like 17 years old. He's the oldest dog ever. He's pretty much the Joe Biden of dogs. He's like going senile. He's kind of walking around. He doesn't really know where he is. People ask me, "Wow, your dog's really old. How did you get him to stay alive this long?" I just say, "Well, it's easy. We just feed him the same dog food that Joe Biden eats. It's pretty straightforward." Yeah. It doesn't. The dog food doesn't do much for the retention of cognitive faculties, but it sure does wonders for prolonged senility. When Russians see my dog, they think, we could probably invade Ukraine right now and get away with it. Let's try.
Okie dokie, Birkin. Yikes. All right.
I just gotta say, I'm glad it was Sergio following Uncle Laser because he's used to eating ass. How many of y'all like getting Brazilian waxed? All right, 2 of you. How many of y'all like it when your partner gets Brazilian waxed? Yeah, you selfish pricks. All about you. So the other day, curious, I'm scrolling the internet like you do at 2 a.m. when you're bored. I was looking at ways to make your dick bigger, right? Like most boys do. Found an article that said, how to double the size of your dick. Instant click. Clicked it, scrolled through all the ads about my neighbor who wants to have sex with me, whatever. Found where the article was talking about how to do it, and it said, get a wax. And I was like, great. Like, who wouldn't pay $80 to gain 2 inches? Like, that's a no-brainer. That's what I got.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Oh, my gosh. Let me just take this off real quick. Oh, never mind. Take it off! Yeah? Okay. Never mind. REDBAN started following me on Instagram. So accomplished. So I'm a legal immigrant. I've been to 34 states. That's not part of my job. Oh my god, I got so nervous again. Alright, I'm from Taiwan, so everybody here from Taiwan? No? Just white people? Okay, so I have to migrate. I'm sorry. It's life, it's not a lot going on there. So it's like this, okay? If you're retarded, you go to make Lululemon towel. And then if you stay in school and then you finish all of your homework, you go make computer chips. And that's like the best you can get. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to, not just like make products for y'all.
I bought a new build in East Austin. It has 4 bathrooms. 4 fucking bathrooms. So I sit down and take a piss one day, and something felt a little weird back there on my butt. Okay. Yeah, so I turn around and take a picture of the toilet seat, and I post it on Instagram stories, as one does. And everybody's responding. They're like, it's European, Amanda. The toilet seat's European. I'm like, okay, shit. Guess I'm the only uncultured swine in here who didn't fucking know what that was. So I yelled up to my husband. I was like, hey, toilet seats, they're European. He's like, what? Okay. You don't fucking care. And you don't fucking listen. I'm gonna tell you how I know he doesn't listen, because a few hours later, listen, we went to the sex store, okay? We've been married for 10 years. We gotta spice shit up, okay? We're gonna keep it interesting in the bedroom. So we get some new toys, we come back to the house, and we're going at it, we're getting it on. Okay, we're having a good time. But then I feel something a little weird back there on my butt. Yeah, so I turn to him and I say, is this European? And he's like, what? And that's how I know I wasn't fucking listening, because if he was fucking listening, he would have thought that shit was funny. Thank you.
Wow.
What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? Shit, I'm feeling better than you. I'm just out of prison. That's love, right? I have not robbed none of you yet. Yeah, man. The first thing I could not do was see my son. It's sad. Yeah, it was during the pandemic. And then Abbott came up and he said, 35%. So then I opened up, did a barbecue. Cop showed up. He said, what are you doing? Oh, shit, I fucked up. He was like, what are you doing? You can't open up. This is barbecue. This is a lockdown. And I said, oh, my God, this is what I'm doing. And then he says, I fucked up. All right, here we go.
Holy shit. I'm thinking of starting my own crypto project. Investors will be able to purchase NFTs and then mix those NFTs with other NFTs. I'm gonna call the project Scam. Logan Paul is a complete cut. Welcome to the roast of Logan Paul. I recently visited the Suicide Force in Japan and I saw Logan's career hanging there. They say fighters and boxers are as dumb as shit, but Logan is only as dumb as the crypto projects he puts his name on. In other words, Logan Paul is as dumb as shit. You must have such little balls. Logan also has a podcast called Who Gives a Fuck? And his co-host George walked off set due to jokes made by Bobby Lee. You must have such little balls, such little confidence in your body to be scared of someone like Bobby fucking Lee. Bobby Lee is the physical embodiment of the Nickelodeon Splat logo.
Wow. Oh shit. How's it going, everybody? Didn't think I'd be opening tonight. So, when I was 9 years old, I saw something I never forget. Lived in the hood up north in Wisconsin. And these two black guys were arguing right in the middle of the street. Just a little kid looking outside the windows being nosy. And they literally whipped out his dick mid-conversation in the middle of the argument and just started pissing right in the middle of the argument. And I never forget it. And looking back, I wish I had the confidence to do that because that's a fucking power move right there. Like, just being able to do that. And the other guy didn't know what to do. So, I mean, like, it's definitely a conversation ender. Like, that's something I never forget. That's my time. Wow.
Hello, how's it going today? Oh, is it like this? Or like this? Like this. Okay, thank you. Well, today I am very happy. I just finished with my taco stand. So I came over here to hang out with all my friends today. It's very nice seeing you all. Also, I took the chance of starting doing Uber and Lyft. And with Uber and Lyft, they have a video I must watch to help me start driving Uber and Lyft. The video goes like this. If people are trying to have the sex in the seat, you must do these things. First, you must ask them, hey, what type of music do you like? And obviously, when people are in the middle of having sex, they want to know what type of music you want to hear. So Uber and Lyft recommend that you ask them this question, and Uber and Lyft says they're going to stop having sex because they want to know what music they want to hear.
Holy shit, this is beautiful. You guys are beautiful. What's up, sunshine? Oh yeah, I had to start, my bad. Guys, I just want to say fuck Tom Hanks. Seriously, think about it. His best role, he played a retard. Like, how hard could that, wait a minute, how hard could that have been, you know? Like, Jenny, I know you're a whore, but I love you. Like, but mama said retards ain't retards no more, you know? Retards are actually called autistic. You know, great thing about autistics is it's hard for them to get jobs, but they make great comedians. Oh, no, oh God. You know, one time I tried microdosing mushrooms, and I was doing great for me, guys. Like, I was doing so well, trying to better my life. And I was like, what else could I microdose? I'm starting microdosing cocaine. Guys, don't microdose cocaine. You end up in an alleyway out in Austin trying to do comedy, you know? So, God, but yeah. I think that's all I got, Tony.
Oh, you think so?
Diversity is deeply important to me. My girlfriend is Puerto Rican, and my cat is a transsexual. You can blame the vets for that one. Oh, shit, I woofed that fucking quick. My cat is also a racist, but I don't think that's connected to their gender identity. I've had one of these POCs over for dinner. Brave, I know. My little kitty came out just to bite my friend. Horrible. So I contacted the Austin PD immediately to see if they hire cats. Thank you immediately.
Damn.
Whoa, they don't prepare you for this. Maybe they do. Shit. Well, I guess let's start with what's probably most recent. You know, I'm at that point at 31 where everybody wants to talk about like what they're planning. That they, they're going to be a real estate investor. They're going to pull out their equity. They're going to put that into another property. You don't know fucking planning until you're about to shit your pants in the middle of a bar. All right? That's where the real test comes in. I know you shit your pants. I know you've done that in the middle of a bar. But you know that because then you're going through your progressions, right? You're almost like a Monday night quarterback. All right. Subway's not open. Can't do that. Jimmy John's, tried and true. I don't want to do that. Alley. That's all I got.
Fuck.
So, growing up, my mom was an alcoholic, and every time she drank, she'd get like really sick, but not like throwing up sick, like doing donuts in the middle of the intersection sick. And 10-year-old me was just like, fuck, this bitch really going off right now. No, but my mom, she did love to drink and drive, and me and my sisters were always like, oh my God, like, someone has to stop her. Until one day, a random pine tree on the side of the road was like, say less. I got this. And she never drank and drove again.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Dude, my name's Chad. In case you couldn't already tell. There's this stereotype about the name Chad. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but typically he's a straight white guy, mid-20s, and a total fucking douchebag. And I just want to take a second, set the record straight, and say, listen, not all guys named Chad are douchebags, okay? But I am, so it's a safe space. It doesn't help that I look like every guy from the Midwest ever. Like, I've been working on this impersonation. Can I do it for you guys? Okay, this is every white guy from the Midwest taking a photograph. Here we go, ready? You turn it sideways, turn it sideways. Let's do a silly one, I didn't know what being a Chad was for the longest time, but then one of my boys clued me in on it. He was like, no, dude, Chad is synonymous with being a douchebag. You're like the good-looking, confident guy who's probably gonna try and steal someone's girl. I'm like, that's hilarious, bro. Like, try.
I'm not going to therapy. You can't make me. My last girlfriend tried to. She'd always try to guilt me, saying things like, Joel, why are you scared to open up? Why are you afraid of being vulnerable? Why are you so opposed to going to therapy? And I told her, I'm not opposed to going to therapy. I'm opposed to how much therapy costs. Because you guys been to therapy? It's like $150 an hour. $150 an hour, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. I got better things to do, like drinking. And I was drinking a lot at the time because I was dating her. She'd always say stuff like, you know, if you spend all the money you're spending on alcohol and therapy, maybe you'd fix some of these problems. And I can... fuck. Too much drinking. But I told her, you know, if I was drinking like an $8 rum and coke at the time. And I told her if I was spending all the money I spent on alcohol and therapy, that bought me what? 12 minutes of therapy? It's 3 minutes of therapy. I did the math. And that's when I decided. You know, they say alcohol...
We're not supposed to be here right now. Just so you know. I didn't expect to get called. At all. Anyway, I'm from Fall River. Do you know what Fall River is? It's known for chicken chow mein, chilies and peppers, and fentanyl boofing. I always screw that up. It's formaldehyde. Sorry, legit. I'm ruining my family for like generations by doing this, but I got hemorrhoids about, can we do it again? About 14 years ago, and I sat on a bumper of a 1991 Jeep Wrangler. Anyway, so I never got it treated, and I have, sorry, Tony, giant calloused polyps.
Well, I've only lived in Austin for a couple years. You end up fucking too many girls with long armpit hairs, goddamn bull ring. You end up waking up looking like this. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Got this shirt at a Buc-ee's. It was Pride Month. No, I work at bars around here. You know, a couple bars around town. And it was Christmas Day. I was hanging out, got off work. Regular, he's a little guy. Joined him. He has to pee a bunch. The beer's in his hands. They're real big. But he got back from the fucking bathroom. And he fucking came back, sat back down. And the girl next to us said, "Oh, were you busy during the Christmas season?" I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. He was like, yeah. He played it off. And then the next time, he came back down. I was like, did she really fucking say that to you? She was like, yeah. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, that's fucking quite rude.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah. So Austin's weird. I had this homeless guy come up to me the other day, and he asked me if I was ticklish. Yeah, he really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah. I'm really, lately I've been really into this new online video game, Pornhub.com. The goal of it is to get to the end of the homepage without clicking on a video. Yeah. Talk about win-win. Yeah. I have fun playing that game. You know you're on thin ice at your company when they ask you to fire the transgendered person? Yeah. That's like telling a midget at a restaurant that he's not qualified to work that busser position. Yeah, that's a joke where we imagine a busser that's a midget. I guess what I'm trying to say is like we're all not built to work certain professions. For example, I'm not built to work sober. Yeah, all right, sweet.
All right, sweet. Maybe for you, Johnny.
Woo! Mothership, what is good? All right. Cooled them off for me. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm Sean Ty. I ask Siri for consent before I look up porn because I'm a Christian. And that's what it says to do in the Bible. I was watching Rogan the other day, and he always brings up he almost got a Huawei phone, you know? I feel like every time he says that, some Chinese businessman just jumps off a building. Like, we almost fucking had him. You know, they were this close. We almost, you know. It's whatever. They got us anyway. Whatever. Fucking. So, I think the word relapse is kind of fucked up, you know? So I always fear about it. I go up to my buddy and be like, bro, I relapsed. He'd be like, it's all right. We'll get you some help. You know, we'll clean you up. Be like, no, man, it's my melanoma came back, dude. Not the, all right. I'm Sean Ty.
Oh, boy. Are you? I wouldn't have mentioned that again if I were you. I would have.
So, it's been a really, really long time since I've had sex. So long that it's starting to look like my bush did 9/11. And I don't know about you guys, but I could really go for an inside job right about now. So I went to the gynecologist to get my shit checked out. Turns out my puss actually leans to the left, which I thought was very strange because I've always been pro-life. I want to open up the first strip club exclusively for fat chicks only. I'm going to call it Cinnamon Rolls. And yes, there will be a Cinnabon attached. I'm not stupid. I'm also in the process of writing an erotic novel / cookbook. It's going to be titled 50 Shades of Gravy. Don't worry, guys. It'll be tasteful. In more ways than one. That's my time. Thank you.
All right. Yes, it is.
Woo! Packed out crowd here tonight. Give it up for yourselves for coming out, guys. Woo! Alrighty, guys. I actually just came out recently. Yeah, as autistic. Yeah, I just got told recently that I have a Goldilocks dick. I don't know if y'all know what that means. Anybody know what that means? It means that it's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right for anal. I love segues. Anyways, I love my grandma. I hang out with my grandma a lot. I love it. I know, right? And she recently, she told me, she's like, Mijo, I'm getting older, and before I go, I want to go to a Pitbull concert. Front row only, though. And I was like, whoa, Grandma, why only front row? You know, my grandma's a very Christian woman. And she said, Mijo, I want to be close enough to where his dick hits my forehead. And some of y'all don't have vivid imaginations like I do. And so what I saw immediately was, oh, Pitbull, dale, oh. Did I lose some of y'all that bit? What the fuck?
Wow, that was the worst on every level.
What's going on? So, I believe working at the customer service or in call center is the dumbest job because you got to deal with the dumbest customers, right? Anybody agree? Yeah, right? You got the dumbest customers because they always ask the dumbest questions, right? I worked at the call center about 5 years. The number one question I always got was, are you an American? My response is always the same. Are you? Like, that's the most American thing you can say. You pass. Except for one customer. Would not fucking believe it. Kept screaming at me going, you're not American, you're not American. Up until the point he stated, and I quote, you are not American until you go overseas and kill some Arabs. Right? It's fucking extreme. Just go to the gas station for that. Go to the gas station, get some smokes, get some lotto tickets, become a citizen. Go to the counter, he's like, sir, are you ready to check out? Are you? All right, I'm Chris Ward.
Thanks, everybody. Well, you know, times are tough. You know, it's rough out there. The economy's bad. There's a pandemic going on, apparently. And people are just rude to everybody. I think people would be so much nicer if it was legal to kill one person a year. Okay, some of you are with me. Think about it. You know, you get cut off in the HEB parking lot. You're like, hey, buddy, I still got mine. Now, most people would use yours right off the bat. You know, New Year's Eve party didn't go so well, or, you know, your college football team's blowing the bowl game, Your friend Bob's a Michigan fan. You're like, shut up, Bob. But most of you would wait till a better time of the year, like the holidays. Think about how this could change Black Friday shopping. Everybody's in front of the Walmart at 6 a.m., locked and loaded. And with a great rush, everybody steps back and says, no, you go first. No, after you. I didn't want that scooter anyway.
Thank you. I just want to start off by saying I do as much coke as I look like I do. I just want to start off by saying that. But don't do coke, man. Like, when it comes to drugs, I treat it like, I treat it real feminine. Like, I always say no, but sometimes no means yes. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do some drugs once in a while. But listen, this is my second time on stage ever, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cancel myself before I get started. Why Tony look gayer than the guy with the pink coat on right now? What the fuck's going on? Jesus Christ. No? Nothing like that? All right, fair enough. Yo, come on, Tony, you dress like a gay JB Mooney out here, man. You don't think so? Nah? Dude, this is my set, man. This is what it is, baby. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking horrible, man. But yo, listen, I'm gonna be realistic with you guys, man. There's a dude outside with 2 broken middle fingers saying that, yo, Brad, man, you guys can prove this, man. He said he put his fingers up fucking Brad Redban's ass and he cracked them himself, man. So you can go find that out yourself right now.
Wow.
Hi. So the other day I noticed I really need to lose weight. I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I don't have quite a full-on fat skirt, just a little tubby tutu. I was like, oh God, if I don't get rid of this, I'm gonna wind up on the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Speaking of Sports Illustrated swimsuit models, who would you rather fuck? Elon's mom or what's-her-face? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. She's gonna be playing Gilbert Grape's mom in the woke reboot. I hear she's even got a cameo appearance coming up in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard biopic as the bed. Mic down a minute. No meow yet? I'm cold and I'm nervous. Oh, goodness. All right. No meow yet? No meow yet? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, young French lady with crabs goes to the doctor. Some old American guy, the doctor asks, Madame, what seems to be the problem? The young French lady says, Monsieur Docteur, bugs in the bush. The old American guy, kind of confused, asked the young French lady, says, pardon me, madame, did you say bugs in the bush? The young French lady says, oui, monsieur docteur, bugs is everywhere. So the old doctor, kind of puzzled, takes out his prescription pad, writes down directions to the local hardware store for pesticide, gives it to the young French lady, and sends her on her way. About a week or two goes by, the young French lady comes back, and the old doctor asks him, Madame, did that solve your problems? The young French lady says, oui, monsieur docteur, the bugs are gone, the bush is gone, and my boyfriend's mustache went poof.
Are we getting pranked or something?
I'm Sean. I'm originally from New York. We came down to Austin to escape the cold and the liberals, but not so much luck there. I've been eating out of a truck for 48 hours. We got 4 guests at one Airbnb, 1 bathroom. We've been running a fucking train on that bathroom, let me tell you. Goddamn, eating off the back of a truck. A lot of Italians where I grew up, so I know a thing or two about the back of a truck and things falling off of it. Breakfast tacos and all that. Anyway, I'm autistic, according to the therapist that diagnosed me. Getting diagnosed autistic in a small farm town like the one I grew up in is a little weird because people don't know what autism is. They don't know how to interact with autistic people, so they just treat you like you're regular retarded. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, how did you put your doom in there? Damn it. It's a good time to light the J.
It's not a J, it's a blunt.
what's up? This is fun, man. This is nice. I just was just hanging out in an alley, and I realized I needed to get new hobbies. And I'm gonna be honest with you, hobbies for men suck. They're supposed to be fun, but they're all just jobs from the 1800s. Like if you Google hobbies for men, it's like woodworking, metalworking. Like that's a lot of working. Like brewing your own beer. It's like, all right, we have people for that. I don't know. Luckily, like I found a group of guys who like some alternative hobbies, so we get together at one of their houses once a week. I know that sounds like an all-male orgy. It's not. Yeah, like a lot of guys play fantasy football. Like we kind of do that, but we don't draft athletes per se. We draft local middle school teachers, and then we get money for every dollar that they have to spend out of their pocket on the classroom. High-scoring league, right? You didn't see that coming. All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, is the never-ending story still going? Now, speaking of the 80s, Saturday nights, I spent most of my time whacking off to Rhonda Shear on USA up all night. But it took me a lot longer to get off when it was Gilbert Gottfried on Fridays. I taught my wife martial arts. Well, I'm working on it. Not so she can defend herself. It's so that if we get accosted on our way to a gig, she can fight them off while I protect my guitar. All right, the only reason I even know about this show is because sometimes I go through the YouTube vortex and I found Kill Tony. I know I got minimal time. But I saw this 96 question thing about Taylor Swift, and I was like, my wife's in the kitchen. She's over there doing dishes like she's supposed to be doing.
Jesus Christ.
So I just moved to Austin about like 2 years ago, where there's this pandemic that happened, and I'm trying to figure out how to do dating here in Austin. The only problem is I tried Tinder and I was like, I think this fucking shit's broken. I keep swiping, nothing happens. So I tried this other dating app, and I was like, I put my profile in, I put where I work, all this fucking awesome shit, and then I was like, hey Frank, how's it going? I have an opportunity for you. My name is Stacy, and I'm a recruiter. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. So that's actually how I'm doing dating now. I'm going on coffee dates with recruiters. It's the only way I get laid here. That's all I have.
Good night, everybody. How are we doing tonight? I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. You guys are making dreams come true. I think you guys are more selfless than we are. We're very selfish people. I mean, you're here supporting a dream, and you're okay just sitting down and listening. There's not too many people who listen. You know who doesn't listen? Tim. This motherfucker. He's a rager, a roaster. And tonight I want to roast him. He's one of my comic heroes. You're a motherfucker. Not literally. We all know you like to fuck men. Yeah, and that's honest. This entire medium is very honest. Very honest. You know, I want to be honest tonight. Rosalind, I've never seen you before. But you're a romantic. You're a romantic.
Thank you.
I am too. I wear 2 watches. I'm a cowboy. I shoot from the hip. So does Angela. I met her. She's gonna be good. I hope she goes up tonight. I met Derek.
Wow. My uncle Tony killed himself last week. Yeah, he died overdosing on dick pills that I got him from the internet. So we bury him on Tuesday, and Friday morning I get a call from Brian. He's the undertaker at the graveyard, and he tells me to come at once. I go there and I find Uncle Tony's dick towering out of his grave. So me and Brian dig him up, turn him sideways, and this morning Brian calls me again. I go there and I find that all the dead were outside the graves, and
crying and yelling, and some even trying to kill themselves again. I asked one of them, I'm like, hey man, what happened? He's like, what happened? We came here to rest in peace, not get fucked in the ass. That dick went through my wife's mouth. Her jaw's broken. Look at her. So we had to chop Uncle Tony's.
All right.
Woohoo! Thank you, Tony. You got a good mic here, by the way. I like this mic. Comedy Mothership. Damn, Joe Rogan. You're about to get spend the whole wad on this mic? Jesus. Better than the fucking sunset over there. Guys, can I be real? I had a tough childhood, dude. Tough childhood. You guys wouldn't believe it. More than anything in the entire world, me and my family, me and my siblings, we wanted a dog. I'm sure most of you wanted a dog. We were so surprised when we got a hamster on Christmas. But at that point, we could have eaten anything. I'll do one more. I did this. I'll end it there.
I want you to do it. Let's stop the bear. I want to hear this one more since you were able to do one joke in your minute.
You want to hear this one more? All right. Well, it's not a great one, but I did go on a vacation, guys. I did go on a vacation to a little town called Paris, France. Maybe you've heard of it. I got a blowjob at a brothel for $200. I could get the whole shaboom boom here in Austin, Texas for half that. City love my ass.
Oh,
I can get that. Also a side of crabs, Tony.
Okay, very good. Very good, James.
I'll do one more.
I'm sorry.